Rohit comes in to bowl the second over. He bowled a very good first over, but he would be up against Karan and Abhishek. So two skippers against each other. Rohit opening the bowling and seems to be a very good one. But the captain is taking on the captain. Abhishek generally comes fourth or fifth in the batting lineup. He has come after fall of the first wicket, and that's so good to see two captains who want to lead from front. And Rohit seems to be a very good bowler. Smooth, nice run up. And a quick ball, but driven handsomely. This will it go? Yes, it does. What a good shot that is. On the up, into the gap. And this is what you love to see in a T20 encounter. We do not want to see those classical just dabs and singles and doubles being taken. We want a few boundaries like this. And boundaries of highest quality. These are not the boundaries which are hit in the mid-wicket, cow corner. These are boundaries set into the covers, into that extra cover regions. The previous one was right along the carpet. This one was slightly uppish, but you would love to see this. You should be going for your shots in that power play. This is towards his left again, but good call again. So Rohit, immaculate line and length right outside that off stump, trying to hit the top of off. We have seen some quality stuff when it comes to bowling this time. We also seen some scintillating batting, and we have seen batsmen hitting 7-7 6s in an innings. That is very rare to see. We saw some small cameos which were much better than those 50s or 100s. So in a T20 game, those small 30-40 runs are important. You saw an innings on the other day where 199 was scored, and no batsman was able to score those 50 plus runs. That was an edge, and that flew away just towards the right of the first slip. So Rohit coming in. This is quality stuff. This is taking chances in the power play. No matter it was slightly uppish, it won't give him a boundary, but the intent is clearly to be seen. Just the way you want to play your game. This is how you play your cricket. Take chances in that power play. The last ball of this over from Rohit. This is slightly uppish. This is how you play your cricket in that first width on offer, and the ball just went the other way. That can happen at times. It's a very even outfield, but even in the brightest of the outfields, there are little spots anywhere you go. Fantastic boundary to finish a very good over for Abhishek and Karan. So Abhishek and Hitesh would be facing each other. Hitesh has bowled a fantastic first over. Was very impressed with his line and length, and seems to be a very compact bowler. High quality players against each other now. This is nicely played again. Nicely dug out. On this Sunday morning, if you're going to play cricket, these are perfect conditions to play your cricket. Not the ones actually when the sun beats down, you can hit those big boundaries and sixes. You can see a lot of it in maybe when you go somewhere around noon time. But some good stuff. Very good left arm bowler against a batsman who wants to take chance. Well bowled again, but good understanding between two. They have come with a different intent today. Abhishek wasn't taking those singles on the other day where they had a mountain to climb, but today they have begun well. Look at the body language going to Karan and telling him not to give it away. They understand he is bowling well today. He is bowling the ball in the right areas. Why to give away a wicket when the bowler is bowling well? There are certain other bowlers whom you can target. You will get those one or two bowlers on whom you can attack. This is so very well played and very well bowled. Two fantastic opening bowlers for JNS Mustangs. The amount of depth in so many 28 teams, even there were so many teams who wanted to participate, and these guys are not playing on this venue. They are playing so many tournaments all around. Hats off to them in their busy schedule, playing twice or thrice in a week and still enjoying every match, still giving 100%. But Zooters International School Nats tournament has been the special one. This is the one which actually surpasses every other thing. They are the ones who are in the forefront when it comes to tournaments like this, conceptualizing certain different things and putting them into practice. Actually, that's what is more important. And Shushrut prides himself to get everything done meticulously, absolutely on time when it comes to following the schedule. The guy comes on time, comes before time, does not expect anyone to play with time. They say, no, if you respect time, time is going to respect you. That's the first fall shot for a long time. But that is some extremely good bowling by this man. He started off with those first two Yorkers, then he pulled his length a little back, then again throwing a ball which was there to be driven, and that was a bait. Nicely bowled, changing in line and length. Only thing he hasn't drifted on the leg side as yet. If he drifts, that would be the opportunity for a boundary. He drifted and he is penalized for it. That's what I was worried about. He gets a boundary. Commentator's curse, I would say. So Jairaj coming in. Jairaj coming in as the first change. Jairaj, after the two opening bowlers have done a good job, comes in. JNS Mustangs seems to be a very strong team again against AIS, who are the seasoned campaigners, but they have not done justice to the games.
energy, boosted her life. Iron say iconic enersal, energize. Iron say iconic enersal, energize. Iron say iconic, iron say iconic, iron say iconic, iron say iconic.
Sorted out his batting very well. In fact, he was fabulous. Two shots of highest quality, a boundary and a sixer. A pull shot into that mid wicket region. One of the best shots of the day. And again that straight drive after that. So that's classic batting. Expecting a fuller delivery after that short pitch ball and dispatching it. Fantastic viewing that was. Now Abhishek meanwhile is doing the right thing. He generally is the batsman who goes very hard. Abhishek generally goes hard on most balls, but he would understand Rohit is playing well, so no point giving away wicket to the opposition. Sorry, Karan is batting well. No point giving away the wicket to Rohit now, because Karan has played well. Abhishek will have to just take care of this over, not try and go big. 8-9 runs would do. Yeah, that's smart batting. That's smart batting. He just has to wait for a couple of bad balls in an over. If he can dispose those, he'll get those 8 runs, 9 runs which he wants. Because Karan on the other hand has played very well. He has given them a bright start. So no point losing a wicket and spoiling the partnership. So when you're doing well, you need to consolidate your hard work. No harm done. This is smart bowling. Not trying to do anything extra. You understood there is very little movement on offer. So best is to put the ball in the right areas. Bowling that hard length. Rohit is not trying to bowl super quick. He's just trying to put the ball in that good length area where it becomes very difficult for batsmen to go for those big shots. Once he puts that extra pace, that pace is being helped to get boundaries. That was an edge onto the pads. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Yes, that's a single. This is very high. It's going to be a difficult chance. I think he hasn't got any clue where it is going. In fact, he has paraded it to the boundary. Good work, great work. In fact, he made up. It's not easy. The ball was very high. He's done a good job to stop that from going away for a boundary. Because once the ball swirls and you find it difficult to stop that, it becomes difficult for you to recover. He recovered well. Couple of runs. Rohit expect a big shot from him, and he's sorry, Karan. That's a big wicket. Karan was playing well. He loses his wicket in going for that big shot. That's what Abhishek was guarding against. He did not want to give wicket away to Rohit. They lose the second wicket. He was playing so very well. Karan shouldn't have gone for that last ball actually. The way he was playing, he was middling the ball, went for that risky shot and gave away his wicket in the process. He hit the high ball which he waited the mid on. He should have been a little more prudent little more vigilant. Instead, he loses his wicket. The score is 38 for the loss of 2 wickets. Abhishek would be on strike now. Jairaj's first over was taken for a few runs. That's drifting down the leg side for single. In fact, it's a leg by. That's what was waiting for the umpire's signal. New batsman in is Ram and Abhishek. They need to switch up a partnership now. Rohit was going so very well. His presence would have meant some entertaining viewing in the over number 6 to 15. He has departed, and that's very good for JNS Mustangs and the captain Rohit. In fact, Karan was playing well. Captain Rohit has done the job and got Karan out. Karan looked so good today. The skipper Rohit doing. 7 overs, 42 for 3. There was a fantastic catch being taken in that short extra cover. What a good catch that was. That was the highlight of the day. Probably the best event, I would say. Till now, we saw some fantastic pull shots. We saw a fantastic pull shot by Karan. That was dispatched in the mid-wicket region. That was the shot of the day for me till now. Then we had a scintillating effort to dismiss one of the best from the both side, Abhishek. What a good ball that is. The ball just jagged in. That's what a wicket can do. The players are helping them out beautifully. That was a difficult chance. A very difficult catch. In fact, he took a diving catch towards his right and picked up opposition team's captain actually. He is their most hard-hitting batsman. Abhishek has a decent technique and attacks the bowlers. He is always effective. So Gautam finding it difficult now. Karan was going so well. Abhishek was looking promising. Abhishek is always difficult to dislodge. And he hit that ball pretty hard. He well timed it well, but it went straight to the fielder stationed over there in that short extra cover region. A good shot straight to the fielder. He gets dismissed. We are into the 8th over. The score is 42. Takes a single, goes to the other end, gives opportunity for Ram to take charge. They lost 3 wickets, 3 very important wickets. Neeraj they got out cheaply. Then Karan, who was playing scintillating, he got out. Then Abhishek's catch was an icing on cake for JNS Mustangs. So JNS Mustangs have done a fabulous job of picking top 3 batsmen. In fact, those two are looking so very good. Abhishek and Karan. Karan Abhishek have gone back. It's going to be the man on your screen, Ram, who has to take care of things. So this is an edge which is just flown away. So Rahul does a good job restricting them to a single. Score moves on to 44, 45 now. In fact, 44. Gautam comes back on strike. Just 2 runs in this over. Fabulous over to back up an over in which a wicket was taken. He absolutely had no clue. Little footwork and just trying to find that ball, searching for it. Slightly circumspect Gautam, trying to just play the ball with soft hands, take those singles and give strike to Ram. That has to be on mind now. Just taking those singles, rotating the strike, keep the scoreboard moving. Yeah, that's what his idea is. This is what he is sent to do. Take those singles. This is smart work. The score at the end of over number 8 is 45. Just 3 runs in this over. 45 for 3 at the end of over number 8. To take that single, we'll wait for the umpire signal. It's a leg by. That's down the leg side. That would be a wide. This would help. But one thing has to be appreciated. Very few extras being given away. Extras were in the form of leg buys at the most. But very few wides. This is classical bowling. Bowling with correct line and length. They have very good set of bowlers, JNS Mustangs. A nice place where you can play your cricket, quality cricket. If you are a bowler, you can bowl with your full potential. Nice ambience, nice surroundings, perfect conditions to play cricket. Just like the international standards, we have very good wicket, a beautiful ground to play cricket, good towering lights. That's a good leave. Very rarely do we see the balls being left alone. Beautiful Sunday winter morning, and the guys are doing what they love the most, playing cricket. That's what their passion has been. These guys must have grown up watching Sanchit Nelurkar play, and if you ask them around, they would have those kind of players as their favorite ones. The Sachins, the Yuvraj, the kids from 80s, 70s, I would say. And he entertained us for 24 wonderful years, Sachin Tendulkar. They have just got the hold of the scoring rate now across the line, and again we a leg by. Umpires have been good. Umpire Birje and umpire Tandil. That's a wide. That would help. That's again going down the leg side. So two wides would help. Just as I was going gaga over their discipline, two balls have just drifted down the leg side. But Gotham, he's not trying to do something special. Just look at him. Just bends forward, looks for that ball to be played with so soft hands and take a single. They have come in slightly. Fielder at short mid wicket. Also, we have a short extra cover. He'll just try and do that. Play the ball with soft hands and try and run, get that single. That's three wides in a row. So that's a full toss, just short, wasn't taken advantage. Once you make up your mind to get those singles, you get an opportunity to get a boundary, you will not capitalize on it. Score at the end of over number 9 is 52 for the loss of 3 wickets, 4 runs in this over. So for the viewers who have logged in for the first time, let me make this concept clear. Every innings there is a challenge over which is to be taken after over number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, any of these overs, and you need to claim the number of runs you're going to score against a particular ball. If we say 6, 5, 8, you need to score them. If you score them, you double the score what you have claimed. If you don't, you get a 0. It's either a maiden or it's going to be 10 runs now, because the challenge over is of 5 runs. Now let's see whether Gautam and Ram are able to get those. Oh, that was an opportunity to just get those first 4 runs. He gets out. That's leg before the wicket. He gets out, Gautam. In fact, Ijaz Khan comes in. He is the ideal batsman for this kind of occasion. He can get those runs because he's the batsman who actually has a decent technique, can play those one or twos, and also he can get those boundaries. He played. He was there in the top order. This time they have changed the strategy and asked him to come a little down, later down the order. And he's well capable of getting this. Maybe he might get this in just 2 balls. He might just target the area behind fine leg, maybe. Oh, that was a chance to get. So 2 balls, 2. Oh my god, he went across the line. 2 balls, 2 wickets. Aditya Jain coming in. His challenge would be to get those 5 runs now. Instead, not to give away his wicket on that hat-trick ball. Leg spinner doing some magic, getting full LBW of a full toss, then of a short pitch delivery. So, 2 bad balls giving him a wicket actually when they were going to wanting to play across the line. The 3 balls, 4 runs to win. This challenge over. One shot and they will get it. If it pitches it short, there are acres of space just behind that square. Like 2 balls, 4 runs to win the challenge over. Ram is still there, and I think he would get a boundary on this ball. Maybe behind point or maybe in the square leg. Inside it goes in. Oh, what a good stop that is! And that would be third wicket. Oh, wrong end. What a good stop. That was certain boundary. He saved a probable boundary. 3 to win still. Ejaz Khan was a very good option. He could have got it. He's a very good batsman. He unfortunately got out, trying to hit the boundary of the very first ball he faced. JNS Mustangs have fielded well. They have taken the chances. That was a half chance, but more importantly, he saved the ball from going away for a lot of runs. Oh, that's an opportunity. The ball is being fielded well. They stationed him well. So it's a maiden. They lost a couple of wickets. They couldn't complete the challenge of 5 runs. The score remains on 52. Unfortunate incidents. They got off to a brilliant start. In fact, Neeraj was out early, but both Karan and Abhishek looked really good. They looked in sublime touch, played some scintillating shots. But Karan gave it away after playing the first 5 overs very well. Then Abhishek was caught by a brilliant catch. One of the catches of the tournament for me in that short extra cover region. That is wonderfully bowled. Both the leg spinners try getting their lengths right. The leg spinner just got them a maiden over, and this leg spinner has got the ball pitching in the right area. First ball, great length. Beautiful bowling. Nice loop, wonderful flight, and more importantly, the length absolutely perfect. Length of the leg spinner is very, very important. It's not easy to land the ball in the right areas if you are a leg spinner. They are special commodities, the leg spinners. This is fabulous bowling. All three balls pitched in the area where they are supposed to. And this is courageous bowling, flighting the ball, inviting the batsman to go for a shot over the top. Not easy when you are 4-5 down. In fact, 5 wickets down now. Beautiful, wonderful leg spin bowling. Not trying to rip the ball too much, not trying to get a lot of turn, but the right pace with which he's bowling. It is not too fast, not too slow. In fact, he's giving it more air time. It's slightly slower. What an over this has been. Brilliant bowling. And once the opposition is under pressure, that also helps. Then they are 5 down in the 11th over with not too many on the board. The bowler is bound to put some pressure. He bowled that other one, the googly, and just a single. A fantastic over comes to an end. Just a couple of runs in this wonderful over. The score moves on to 54 now. The leg spinners are doing a good job containing them. Might just see a shot into the covers. This is good batting. Take a single, go to the other end. The scoring has been just halted. This was a promising start. I thought they would get close to 160, 170 with the way Karan and Abhishek were going. But after Karan's dismissal and Abhishek's departure, things have gone the other way. They're trying to build a partnership now. Just take a few singles, take 5 6 runs in the next couple of overs. Try and stabilize. Then try and speed up and go to the second gear. And if possible, go hard in that last 4 overs. What a shot this is. This is a cracking shot. No one's going to stop this one. He just had to cover a couple of meters on his right, but wasn't able to. Cracking back foot punch, fetching him those important 4 runs. What a good shot that was. And if you can play this kind of shots against a spinner, you'll always be in a good stead. So there was some pressure, but that was one good shot after a long break. He went offside. Oh, there was an opportunity to get the same shot again. He tried to hit it with more power this time. Wasn't able to connect. Now that's his favorite area to go, the batsman. And just waiting for that shot delivery to come to his way. Field placements are good. He got it on the other side. It would be very difficult for him. In fact, he does it easily. That was an opportunity to get another boundary. But this is good. Not waste those bad balls. So 8 runs in this over. In fact, 7 runs in this over. 61 runs on the scorecard. So just forecast what the play is going to do. The way he takes guard, the mannerisms, the body language always suggests what he's going to do next. And he's looking to get some boundaries now. That's clearly to be seen. It does not need any rocket science to understand when the player is going to go big. That wasn't that bad a ball, but that was some shot of the back foot. That's his game. Wait for the ball outside the off stump and dispatch it in that area between cover point. Also, if it is little short, pull it in that square leg region. The square leg mid wicket cow corner is well protected, so he's trying to go on the offside. 2 fielders patrolling that area. This is again shot in the same direction. The fielder over there is kept busy. Good batting. This is good pressure batting by Aditya Jain over there. Ram comes on strike. He bowled a very good over. In fact, the length and line was immaculate on that occasion. First over was brilliant. In this over, he was taken for a boundary. That's again not that. Oh, good fielding. Wasn't that a good ball, but he fielded well. 58, in spite of conceding a boundary, has just given away 6 runs in this over. 6, 68 runs on the scorecard. He wanted to go for that big booming cover drive. Wasn't able to hold on to it. He's using all hands now. Little footwork, but that's his strong zone. That area from covers to extra covers. That's his strong zone. He has got a couple of boundaries to very good shots, and he's trying to go big in that very area. He's trying to get the scoring little ahead now. 68 runs on the scorecard. That's nicely played. Off the back foot, played with soft hands, pushed for a single. They move on to 69 now. Ram is still there. Aditya has been the more who has been more enterprising, getting those boundaries. Ram, meanwhile, is taking those singles. But he looks compact, Ram. But that's an edge, and that would help. 4 runs. That was bowled so very quickly, but this can happen when you have that extra pace that can go against you at times. This was a quicker ball, in fact. Absolutely late the batsman was, but at times these edges are helpful. You want that rub of green going your way. 2 good shots went straight to the fielders. They caught them very well, in fact. But that for 2 just boundary might just be the thing which AIS needs. They are on the back foot. They lost 2 very good batsmen in a space of just 2 balls. That's nicely bowled. Good comeback by the bowler. In fact, he did not do anything wrong. The ball was perfect. Batsman was completely beaten. But the edge giving the batsman those 4 runs. He's bowling with a lot of fire now. The previous ball was quicker than that ball which was bowled before. Will he pitch it up now? Maybe a chance to get a shot down the ground. They would run the first one hard. Good work by the fielder in the cow corner. Just a single. The good attacking, aggressive fielding. Attacking the ball, not letting them go for that second run. That was drifting down the leg side. Just turning it around the corner for that single. This has been a good over. But that fortunate boundary has helped the scoring. And 7 runs were added in this over. The score moves on to 75 now. Jayraj comes back for his second spell. He was expensive in the first over, came back well, bowling The second over, he comes back again. He's also the one who can bowl with some pace. Completely beaten neck and crop. Aditya Jain, he has looked good. He has looked enterprising from the time he has come. It's 75 runs, just 75. They need to take the scoring somewhere around 130, 140 to make a match of it. Need to bowl well. Now that's some good fortune, and that will race away. In fact, that's a fabulous bit of work over there. Great work. Saved a certain boundary. That's complete commitment, and the bowlers would be happy with that kind of effort. Mates are applauding the effort. They've saved 3 runs for his team. Ram comes on strike again. This is a shot and a half. This will go all the way. What a shot! That wasn't that a bad ball. Just picked cleanly out of nowhere. This guy hasn't got a boundary for a lot of time. He got that edged boundary, but this nothing edgy about it. This was off the middle of the bat, and what a shot down the ground. It's very hurting to a bowler when he's hit down the ground like that. What a shot that was. Up and over his head. Fabulous shot. That will give him a lot of confidence. He doesn't go greedy. Plays the next ball safely. He has been hit twice in that direction. Jayaraji bowls a very good over, but one ball he just pitches it up, and that's exactly in the slot where the batsmen are waiting for. He bowls with that hard length, tries to bowl the ball quick, tries to bowl that good length, but once in a while, whenever he pitches, it becomes a perfect ball to be hit. Will he go short again? He must be looking out for that cut shot. Instead, he pitches it up and outside the off stump. That's what umpire said, and it was rising. The height was a factor. This has been a good over. They're getting a boundary every over, but they are getting a few dot balls in. So that hasn't been helping them to get that scoring ahead. The last ball, I think he would still go for that big shot. Once you get that kind of sixer under your belt, you're bound to go for another one in that over. He goes for it. The ball swivels, turns, but straight to the fielder just for a single. A good over. In spite of getting those 6 runs, just 8 runs in this over. A couple of players have performed well. Ashank bowled some good leg spinners, saved a boundary. Rohit was good. Karan and Abhishek looked so good. Right now, Aditya and Ram trying to build a partnership, and they are doing a good job because there is some discipline bowling by this set of bowlers. Jimmy comes in to bowl his third over. Ram on strike. He was very late on that one. Last 5 overs. Let's see how many they managed to get. This is beautifully done. This will take some stopping. Ashank has been kept busy. He has done a fairly good job. Just 2 runs. He saved a certain boundary sometime back when he was on the other end. This time it was much easier. 85 runs on the scorecard. From here on, if even they get say maybe 9 runs per over, they're going to get close to that 125 mark. Ideally, they would be looking at that thing now because they should be living under the reality that they have lost 5. But the way these two guys are going, they can get 50 also in the last 5. And with that kind of hits, those kind of hits, they will get close to that mark. These guys are not giving up. They have done a good job in field. Stopped every possible runs. Twice or thrice, I would remember. They have saved a few runs. With that, the score will move on to 86 now. That's a good comeback. So 87 runs on the scorecard, 4 runs in this over so far. Twice the batsmen were beaten. Will he get a boundary? 2 couples in this over and 2 dot deliveries. Twice he was beaten, twice he has taken doubles, and he gets a single now. Goes to the other end. Over to Aditya now. 5 runs in this over, and this has been a good bowling performance. Only for 1 or 2 overs where they gave away a few wides. Other than that, they have bowled very well. Very few extras being given away. 88 runs on the scorecard. The last ball might just go for a boundary. Instead, he bowls a very good one. Fantastic over comes to an end. Just 5 runs in this over. 88 runs at the end of over number 16. 4 overs remaining. They are slightly behind when it comes to the run rate now. They need minimum 36 to 40 runs in the last 4. Wonderful playing conditions now. A very soothing temperature. Nice morning sunshine. And it's good actually if you're playing under sun, something which is vitamin D. Lot of kids actually are lacking it. We need to play in sun as well. That would be the last over of his spell. He has bowled very good, the opening bowler. That's nicely cut. That will take some stopping. Ashank has to go all the way towards his side. Won't be able to stop that one. 4 wonderfully hit runs. Played it very late. Just played the ball underneath his nose. That's such a good shot. You may see all those big shots, pull shots, big shots down the ground, all muscle shot. This is as good as a shot you can get. Fabulously played. So boundary would help. Boundary of the very first ball. Let's take the scoring to 92 now. So beaten again. He has cleaned him up. First time he went for a shot across the line. Pace penalty, he gets out after scoring a good contribution for his team. He gets out playing a shot across the line. Good comeback. Ram gets out. So 25 runs. A good stand when 5 wickets had fallen. He lost a lot of partners, but he stayed there and played a good hand for his team. New man in his Akash. Fantastic bowling from the left armour. Bowling the ball in the right areas. The wicketkeeper orchestrating the field. Just making it sure that they have 4 fielders inside the circle. Instead, they just had 3. They are calling in 1. So deep square leg comes in. Taking a lot of time now. They have crossed that mark of those 90 minutes. Oh, he's cleaned him up again. Fantastic Yorker. 2 balls, 2 wickets. Beautiful Yorker to get the man on the very first ball. So, one more wicket down. In fact, the 7th one. So, he's on hat-trick. Yash to face the music. So, Hitesh in his last over is creating some havoc. 2 wonderful balls to get 2 good wickets. Will he get the hat-trick? Twice it has happened in this inning so far that the bowler was on hat-trick. Again, not a good ball on a hat-trick ball. Gets a single. Goes to Aditya now. What a good over this has been. The last over of his spell, in fact, the best one. He has bowled really well in that first power play along with Rohit. Kept the batsman quiet. Will Hitesh get one more? He deserves actually to get one more. Oh, that is so very well bowled. Equally well played. Wrong end. Yes. The score is 94. Just 2 runs in this over. What great bowling this was. He picked up a couple of wickets and has restricted the scoring to just a couple of runs. Jimmy comes in now. The scoring is just 92. AIS, they play so well in patches. They haven't been able to capitalize on the starts which some of their players have got. Just 7 down now. Straight to the fielder. Aditya Jain is trying to put up a fight. He wants his team to win this one. He wants to take them closer to 120. 120 is the target which they would have in mind now. 94. They need 26 more in the last 3. That was so very well bowled. And he is been given out. 8th wicket down. This is good bowling. It was bowled with some good pace. Jimmy bowling his last over. So 8th wicket down. Played with soft hands. That is well kept by the wicket keeper. That's a wide that would help. That 120 looks difficult now. Even if they cross 100, that would be an achievement because just a couple of wickets are remaining. The way Jimmy is bowling, he might get one more. 8 wickets down. They are such a good team. Unfortunately, the rub of the green is not on that side. You need a lot of fortune also in this kind of T20 games. Some good shots straight to the fielders, and couple of players who were looking so good got out at the wrong time, just as they were looking to go big. That would help. That's a fabulous shot, but just a single. Good work by the fielder over there. Towards his left for 10 meters he ran and just stopped them from going for the second one. They are 8 down, still to reach the 100-run mark. Will Jimmy get one more? The way he's bowling, he might just go for the Yorker. Instead, he goes for that sharp, quick delivery. He should have gone for that wicket. He's not being greedy now, trying to bowl some quick balls, but instead, he should try and take those wickets and finish off the innings. So 3 runs in this over. His fantastic spell comes to an end. He got a wicket and he just conceded 3 in this over. That's nicely bowled. Jairaj has been a little expensive today. Let's see whether he can make up by getting those couple of wickets. Good work by the fielder. There's an opportunity of a run out. They have fielded very well. They have been sharp. Two wickets remaining. Will Jairaj try and dislodge? Or these two batsmen just play out those 20 overs, try and compete later on. We absolutely had no clue about that. Was so very quick. So if you bend your back and if you have got some strength, you can get something out of this wicket also. But very nice even pitch. It's a pitch where the ball does not bounce too much, does not remain low. Ideal length to play your cricket, an ideal length, an ideal wicket for this tournament as well, where the safety of the players is of much more importance. The wicket has to be true. He went for that big one, was a little away. This one was pitched up. The other one was on the good length. This one was slightly pitched up. A little connection and the ball would have flown in that third man region. Ashank has been kept busy, has done a good job. He's coming a little finer now. And that is right idea because the ball is going to fly. If it takes an edge, it's going to fly finer towards that fine leg region. 3 in a row he has been beaten. But the idea is right. He has to go for his big shots. 3 dot deliveries. The non-striker would have a word with him. Must maybe tell him, come in the line of the ball, dear. It's easy said to them, a lower order batsman. When the bowler is bowling quick, they can do that. They move away from the ball and swing the bat. Shrishant was very good at this kind of batting. He used to just move away and try and swing his bat. He did a lot of that in South Africa when he taught for the first time. Yeah, that's a hook shot, mistimed. And what is that? Just a one-handed catch. Can you believe that? You will not see more funnier things than that on a cricket ground. The wicket keeper is in splits. He cannot believe he has taken it with one hand. He's injured. He's not. He cannot hold on from the other hand, but he has taken that catch with just a single hand. What a good effort that is. So adversity is not stopping him from getting that catch. He may have injured his one hand, but the other hand is still rocking, and he has taken a good catch. Easily done with one hand. So one run and a wicket in that over. Score is 98 now. The last man coming in. Score is still 98. AIS, such a good side, not able to put things together. They are in deep trouble again. Abhishek's team is a good one. Saw what Karan can do today. Abhishek is good. Even Aditya is a good batter. They have got some good bowlers in their lineup as well. Abhishek himself is a handy customer when it comes to bowling. Will he finish off the last wicket? Oh, that's an opportunity. Just short of the fielder over there. In fact, way short of him. 99. The score goes to. Last man comes in on strike. Mukul. He'll be the man who gets the century. Not his individual one, but the team's. If he happens to get that single in the next ball. Inside is cleaned up. 99 is what they manage. 100 runs is what the target is going to be. They get out on the score of 99. JNS Mustangs have done a fantastic job, marvelous job in fact. But they have to chase this down. We have seen stranger things happening in cricket. Even 99 can be defended if you bowl well.
energy, boosted her life. I am say iconic enersal, energize. I am say iconic enersal, energize. I am say iconic, I am say iconic, I am say iconic, I am say
So Neeraj Bajaj to open the bowling attack, try and defend this 99 runs, 100 runs is the target, and Rahul and Karan to open the innings. In smallish totals, you need to start attacking. That's better actually. If you try and become too cautious, it becomes difficult later on. Try and attack the bowlers. Don't try to go too mad, but if you get off to a start which is quick, that can take any kind of motivation the opposition has. But Neeraj is a good bowler, so would be Abhishek. Not easy to score easy runs of them. That is so very well bowled. Bowling with round arm action, getting his length absolutely right. If you talk about AIS, the only way they can come back is some quick wickets in the first few overs. It does not require any rocket science to tell you that. They need to get them all out if they want to win this one. They cannot win them in this one by just containing them. They need to pick wickets. They need maidens after maidens. Apply the pressure. Bowl the good balls continuously. Don't try and take a wicket every ball, but try and bowl economically. Try and bowl in the areas where you can get those wickets. Try and hit that top of off. They have got a slip. That's good to see. He should be very alert over there. Slip catches are never easy. That's a very bad ball not being dispatched, but just a single full toss. Loose, missing out on his length. 1 run to open the account. Karan Jain comes in. Neeraj Bajaj versus Karan Jain. The left hand, right hand will always create that headache. Constant change of field. Swapping the positions. Karan comes on strike. Now, if Karan has a good day, they can get off to this very quickly. He can go hard. That's what Karan's intentions are clear. The ball's going to race away for that first boundary. First ball boundary. Dancing down the wicket. Taking the attack to the bowler. Getting those 4 important runs. It's always good to start off in an aggressive manner when you're chasing a smallish total. If you are trying to be too defensive, that can get you into trouble. Instead, go for it and get those runs quickly. Make use of that power play. Put the pressure back and diffuse whatever air is there in the opposition. Now that's an explosive start by Neeraj. Oh, this is a shot and a half. Will it go over? Yes, it does. That wasn't off the middle of the bat, but it just flew away off the bat. What a shot that is. Showing intent and trying to maximize this power play. 10 runs in 2 balls. He's on strike rate of 500. New ball just flying off that bat. Karan Jain gets 10 runs in 2 balls. 11 runs. 10% of the runs are chopped off. Rahul comes on strike. Now Mustangs would be just hoping Karan Jain continues with that kind of flow for at least 3 to 4 overs, and then the match would be done and dusted. But Abhishek is a competitor. He is a fighter. Let's see whether he can pick up a few wickets. That's a wonderful shot. That would be a couple minimum. No, instead they take a single. No urgency shown. Karan does not want to give away strike now, especially after you hit two boundaries of the last two balls. Boundary and a sixer, 10 runs in two balls, that is strike rate of 500. Why would you like to give strike? You would like to keep it. And he would be going big on every ball. And Abhishek has thrown in that challenge, asking him to go on the leg side. He has got the protection. Two fielders on the offside. Mid off being pushed back to long off. Wide-ish long off. And an extra cover sweeper over there. The sweeper and long off are the two players for which are supposed to be used outside the 30-yard circle. No one's there on the leg side. No one's there on the long on as well. He tries to go big on every ball. He wants to finish this off early. 3 balls he has faced. The first one, he got a boundary dancing down the ground into the long off, wideish long off area. Then the second ball, a big heave over that deep square leg. Abhishek has just seen him coming down the ground on every occasion. So he has got the wicket keeper to come up to the stumps so that restricts his movement. I think Karan would still go for his shots. Once you get into that gear of hitting those big shots, people don't like to come back and get those singles. They want to continue hitting. So pacing up is difficult, so is pacing down. So if he is hitting, he would be continuing hitting. 10 runs for him in 3 balls. And he is still continuing. What a shot that is! Smacked into that cow corner region for his third boundary. 2 boundaries and a sixer in space of 4 balls for him. 14 runs in 4 balls. 350 is the strike rate. He'll continue going hard. It's going to be boundary or wicket. That kind of batting it is for him, Karan. All or nothing. Is getting everything right now. One bounce almost was the second six. Fantastic, brilliant hitting by this man. He is in a hurry to go and meet his family. Wants to spend some more time with his kids and wife. Hitting that wonderful boundary, making this Sunday a sizzling one, a scintillating one, a smashing one, a superb one for himself. Beautiful Sunday morning, and as the sun is shining, he's making hay. This is nicely bowled. Good shot of the back foot. Single for him now. That's a change. Just played with the ball with softer hands. Even he was winding up to go over the extra coverage and was not in a position. Just played it for a single. So 2 boundaries in this over for him now. Rahul would just play off this last ball. So very good over for team JNS. 21 runs on the scorecard, and most runs are of Karan. He's got 18, 19 of them. Hit into that cow corner region. It would be very difficult to stop this one. He just lifted it, and the ball has gone for yet another boundary. They have got protection over there. They have got long off. They have got mid wicket, but the ball has bisected both of them to nicety. He just dug it out. The pace on the ball did the rest. And one more boundary for this man who is showing great guns now. He is on. He's got 23 now with 4 boundaries and a sixer. And who is now, no one stopping him now. That is beautifully bowled. Straight to the fielder, Karan. He is going to finish this off quickly now. 23 runs, 4 boundaries and a sixer. Has played just a couple of dot balls. He might go big into that cow corner region if the ball is pitched up. And he's hit very hard. No one's going to stop this one either. First time it was towards his left. Now it is towards his right of the mid-wicket fielder. No point bowling shot to him now. Now he is going to go anyhow. You pitch it short, he's going to pull you. You pitch it up, he's going to hit you down the ground. Everything is going right for him. Only place where you can bowl and keep him quiet is outside the off stump on that good length. He's not that strong in covers. He is very good down the ground. So that can be done. If you bowl it good line and length with an angle, that's the only way probably he can be kept quiet. Otherwise, if you pitch it up, he's going to go downtown. If you go bowl little short, he's going to go mid-wicket square leg. If you pitch it slightly on that good length, he's going to smash you into that cow corner mid-wicket region. So line and length won't have to be very immaculate when it comes to this guy. And this is a cracker of a shot. That's what I was talking about. You pitch it up, he's going to smash you down the ground. Fantastic hitting. You're seeing some scintillating, explosive, brilliant batting in the first 6 overs. Everything going right for Karan. He has moved on to 31 now. Boundaries for this man now. In fact, 6 boundaries. That's outside the off stump. The umpire would just extend his arms and declare it is a wide. Another opportunity for him to go big. One thing, he hasn't hit a shot in covers and anything on point. That's the area. So his strength is basically this quadrant. And just as I said, he hasn't hit in covers. He has hit one right down the ground in that wide-ish long off region in covers region. He has shown that his arc is still bigger. That 270 degrees which he can exploit. This is brilliant batting in the power play. Just as we were behind schedule, this man is going to make up for some time. Shishrud would be happy because they were slightly behind. He is the one who does not want the time to be wasted. But he would like his mate Abhishek to do well and get a few wickets also. He wants people to perform and enjoy their cricket. He does not want a one-sided affair. Even we don't want it. But the way Karan is batting, everyone's just enjoying this big hitting by this wonderful opener. Come with a clear mind. Just go big. Oh, that's a full toss. That's a gift. That's an opportunity. Oh, nicely held. What a good catch. That's going to halt the scoring. He misses out on a possible, well deserved half century. He gets out on the score of 35. Scintillating stuff by the opening batsman. He was going great guns. Picked up the only man who was stationed there. What an innings this has been. Very unique scorecard this is. 38 runs they have got, and of which 35 runs are scored by Karan himself. And he has given a fair share of strike to his opening partner as well. But every time he has got strike, he has just hammered the bowlers. Abhishek would be happy to get his man. He was making life difficult for them. And that's what Abhishek does. He gets the best both batsmen out. He hits the best bowlers when he comes to bat. Good catch from Karan over there. Will Rahul go big? Bad line. Score is 39. They need 61 to win this one. And the match is almost done and dusted in the power play. Quick start. In fact, very quick start. Rapid start. And that's what I was talking about. He might go big, but just short of Karan. That's good. If one partner departs, the other one takes charge. Scores 40 now. Rahul trying to maximize that power play. They already got a lot. They are into the fourth over. And scoring at almost 10 runs per over. Karan comes in. Long on comes in. Covers goes back. There is wideish long off. So two fielders. One in covers. The other one in wideish long off position. Score is 40. New batsman on strike for the very first time. Let's see what he's gonna do. He got a freebie on the leg side. That patch is slightly heavy over there. Oh, very poor running by Rahul. Very poor running. Good work by the fielder. Was persistent to stop them from going for another. That's a cracking shot. Fielder station just for that shot. Oh, that's a fabulous shot. What a shot. Very little power, lots of timing in it. What a shot that is. Crisp as you get. Wonderfully played shot into the mid-wicket region. We saw some explosive hitting, sizzling batting in fact on a wonderful quiet Sunday morning. Just lit up with his batting, but they are putting in their hard effort trying to stop those runs. Abhishek had picked up his man. Saw one wonderful boundary being hit by this batsman on strike. He was completely beaten. He got it going straight. He bowls it with an angle. 46 runs at the end of Abhishek's over. They're going great, courtesy 12 balls, 35 from Karan Jain. One of the better cameos. He was looking on song.
Boosted energy, boosted her life. Iron say iconic Enersal, energize. Iron say iconic Enersal, energize. Iron say iconic, Iron say iconic. Iron say iconic, Iron say iconic.
That's nicely bowled. What a shot this is. This will take some stopping. Very difficult to stop, in fact. Good shot. He gets the boundary he was waiting for, Rahul. The opening batsman, he was under the shadow of Karan Jain when he was batting. Karan Jain is more explosive, more outgoing one, more enterprising one. And they have got to half the runs in just the fifth over. This is brilliant stuff. Will he go big again, Rahul? Left-hander again, left-hander. He tries to go good. That's a very good call by the umpire. The ball pitched outside the leg stump. Once it does that, LBW goes out of the equation. Slightly outside the leg stump. The bowler is not agreeing with the umpire, but the ump is unmoved. 50 runs on the scorecard. Got the beautiful boundary straight down the ground. He goes into the cow corner just for a single. In fact, in mid wicket for a single. 51 now, 49 needed. That's down the leg side. 52 runs on the scorecard. That's a crisp cover drive. Very difficult it would be to stop. Good work by the man over there using his foot. He did a good job when he was batting. He's trying to do the same while he's on field. Rahul comes on strike. That's a cracking shot. No one's going to stop this one. Off the back foot. Will it go all the way? It just trickles down that point boundary. Another good shot. One down the ground and one off the back foot. So showing his class. He is not the one who will be a typical T20 batter. He is more traditional, more conventional, more into that David Millan kind of batsman who actually plays some proper cricketing shots and try and be aggressive. That kind of a batsman who does not lose his shape while playing big shots as well. He tried to bat like Karan, was almost out, but he's going to back to his self back and he's doing a good job there. Just like that. This is again a fabulous shot. Might have given him just one run, but what a good pickup shot that was. 50, 58 runs on the scorecard after the loss of Karan Jain's wicket. They just need 42 runs. And just as we were falling behind time, if these two guys play well, this is going to get over quickly. That's nicely done. Rahul is now making good connection. They're just 41 runs away. The new batsman also has looked good, has hit one wonderful boundary in the mid-wicket region. That wonderful drive. And that's the space which is still vacant for him. He goes into the covers, takes a single, keeps the scoreboard moving. The power play is the one which helps to get the scoring ahead. They have gone on to 60 now, almost 60% of the runs chopped off. Calculating percentage is very easy on this score of 100. Whatever the score is done, that's the percentage. 60 runs. This is a shot and a half. No one's going to stop this win. So very well played. Just a meter short of that boundary. And when Karan was going great guns, Rahul just took a back step. And as soon as Karan has departed, he has opened his shoulders. Wrapped on the pads, Abhishek bowling it quickly. When he gave that flight, pitched the ball up, he was taken for runs. He comes back with a quicker ball. That's down the leg side. That's a wide. Score moves on to 65 now. They just need 35 more. We are into the power play, and the power play has outbatted the AIS. Good classical batting to take that single. Score moves on to 66 now. 34 needed. We are behind schedule slightly, but this kind of batting, this might get over in the next 30 minutes. You can never predict in cricket. At times you have seen Bangladesh was chasing 103 against India in that finals, and they were 52 for the loss of one wicket, and India won that match, getting the opposition all out. So stranger things have happened in cricket. The Abhishek tried hard, but wasn't able to keep them quiet. 66 runs at the end of the power play. Just 34 needed in the next 14. Just a formality now. Yeah, they are playing well, and that's clearly a sign of a team which has shown some confidence. They are not taken 5, now not taken 6, not 7. Instead, they've asked for 8 runs in the challenge over. They are already on a good set, 66 runs. They will go on to 82. if they happen to get those 16 runs. If they happen to get 8 runs, they get awarded, they get it doubled up, but they would be penalized if they get anything short of 8 runs. Even if they get 7, they'll get a zilch. So either all or nothing. This makes it little interesting. We have different innovations in cricket. This kind of things just add a little spice to the event. Even 100, which came in a couple of years back, was a big hit. Hasn't picked up that well, but English cricketers, the English who got in T20 cricket, nobody actually liked it in beginning, but it has become a craze now, leaving one day far behind. They have to go for that second one. If they run well, they'll get. Yes, they do, because it's a challenge over. They cannot just rest back and not take those singles, doubles. They have to take them. 5 balls, 6 to get this score to 82. That will speed up, and expediting that would save a lot of time for them. Trying to go aggressive. That's a good way to approach a smallish total. That's a full toss. That's a gift. That's 4 runs. So 6 runs in a couple of balls, which leaves with 2 runs in the next 4. And Rahul is doing the job what Karan did in more traditional manner, but same effective way. Different ways of doing things. Karan hammered it. Rahul is doing with some proper classical cricket shot. That last ball was a poor one, trying to give a lot of flight. But that can happen to a leg spinner. The ball can at times slip from your hand, trying to give flight. But leg spinners can give you wickets. Oh, that was lofted, and this would be just one shot of what the target is going to be. 3 balls to get that challenge completed. The score will leapfrog from 66. They'll go on to 82 now. Oh, just expediting the scoring now. 1 to get those 16 runs. They get it easily, courtesy that boundary. 1 would be accounted, and anyway 16 runs would be added. The score is 82. They just need 18 more in the next 13 rows. Eighteen runs needed now. Rahul is on strike. He gets a full toss. That's a gift. Gleefully taken. The ball is going to race away. Will it trickle on the boundary? It just gets over. So 86 runs on the scorecard. 14 to win this one. 5 runs. And needs to re-bowl that, because that's a no ball. That's a free hit. The score is 87. Now they need 13 more. And the free hit would continue. They need 12 more. He missed out on an opportunity to get another boundary. Rahul is meanwhile playing well. He has quietly moved on to 41. 31, I beg your pardon. When he was just on a couple of runs when Karan got out of score of 38. He was on 2. Karan had got 35 of those. But he has made up big time. Free hit continues. He does not want to give away the free hit. Why would he? One more wide will help. The target is just 11 runs away now. 11 runs away. And he yorked himself. Free hit isn't taken advantage of. But every ball is going to be a free hit for Rahul now. He's not going to die wondering now. He'll just keep on hitting them. Maybe an area behind square leg would be the next target. Instead, he goes downtown. This is fabulous hit. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. They just need 5 now. So we were expecting it to be going little late. Instead, we have finished much earlier. Remember, they started their innings at 10:38, and it is just half an hour, 31 minutes. They have got almost all their runs. The 100 runs in just half an hour. Can you imagine? And that too, just 5 runs away from getting that victory. We are into this 8th over. Might just finish off in this over. This is nicely done. The ball will swivel, turn, move, and go for another boundary. He was there on this side. He couldn't stop that ball from going away in the square leg region. He couldn't stop it either on the other side. Scores are level. This is a shot to finish. Nicely done. What a way to finish. They have won this one convincingly. Match is done and dusted. JNS Mustangs have done a fabulous job of finishing this over in style.
Boosted energy, boosted her life.